Hi guys, and welcome to Motorrats Hunting and Outdoors. I just took the new Remington 700 Sps Varmint up the range today, and to break in the barrel and to see how it's performing, and was very surprised on the results that I got. So anyway, unfortunately I couldn't get any video footage today because it was a rainy day, and I unfortunately don't have a waterproof cover for my camera, so I couldn't get any range footage. But I'll try and get someone the next time I'm up, and if it's another rainy day, I'll go out and get a waterproof cover so I can get some footage for you guys. But I got a couple of targets here to show you what we ended up with at the end of the day. By the way, I went for a copper equilibrium. Sorry about my pronunciation on that one. Copper equilibrium barrel break-in procedure today, which was basically shoot one, clean one for 10 rounds, just using a powder solvent, not using a copper solvent. And then I did shoot 5, clean one for 50 rounds in total. And after that, I was just using Federal 139 grain factory ammunition, and just to break in the barrel. But I also took some hand loads that I made up with me as well. I loaded up some intermediate loads. I didn't work these loads up. These were just, I just went halfway to the halfway point between the minimum and the maximum load for the 155 grain Amax projectile, and just to see how they would go, I loaded 50 of those up as well, and very surprised on how they perform. But the target I'll show you in a minute is a perfect example of why you should hand load, and if you want absolute precision out of your rifle. But anyway, guys, this is the last 5-shot group that I shot of the day out of the 139 grain before I switched over to the Amax, and this is it here. Okay, so you see we've got a nice little tight group there in the middle, but we also had some high wind gusts as well, so we got a couple of flyers there on that one, but you kind of expect that with factory loaded ammunition. And then on the right hand side, you've got the Amax. These were the first 3 shots here, and like I say, we had some quite gusty, windy conditions there from time to time, so sort of put the last couple a little bit off. But that goes to show you guys, I mean, for all those guys out there that reckon the varmint stock, factory varmint stock, is rubbish, and you're flat out to get a 1-minute devangle group at 100 yards, well, the next target I'm going to show you is going to turn out to prove that that's not the case. The next target I shot was I actually sighted the rifle in with those. I zeroed the rifle in at 100 yards with those 155 grain Amax loads that I loaded up. And this is a 3-shot group that I took at the end of the day after I'd just done a fresh clean of the rifle, and thought I'd do a 3-shot group and just see what sort of accuracy I'm getting all together. And guys, this group, I've measured it. This group measures out at 0.745 of an inch. So it's 3/4 of an inch group at 100 yards with the factory stock. So it just goes to show that those standard stocks aren't exactly all that rubbish altogether. A lot of it comes down to the shooter. So here's the group anyway, guys. I won't keep babbling on. This is the last 3-shot group at the end of the day, and like I say, that grouping is 0.745, and the way to measure that is from the outside edge to the outside edge of the furthest away with your calipers, and subtract 0.308 from that, which is the caliber I'm using, and that'll give you the size of your group at 100 yards. So yeah, I haven't touched this thing yet. I'm going to aluminium pillar, make some aluminium pillars for the rifle, stabilize the stock, and also do a full action bedding job on the stock. So guys, this thing is only going to shoot better again. So keep an eye out in the next coming weeks. I'll start to tear down the rifle over the next week or so, and I'll start making videos on stabilising the stock, bedding the stock, making aluminium pillars. I'm sending the trigger away to Sydney to a guy there who is a gunsmith who does purely nothing but triggers, and this guy does absolute wonders with the X Mark Pro trigger. I mean, the performance you get from these triggers after this guy's been with them is just unbelievable. You know, they're as good as, if not better than, the Timney trigger. You know, and that's out of your stock trigger. And if you have any problems, you know, this guy will allow you to send the trigger back, and he will do any repairs, any fixes free of charge, just for cover the cost of shipping. So pretty good service. And when I start to do this, guys, and some of the products I start to use, I'll put links in the description of these videos, and you guys can click on them and also get the same products if you choose to go down the same path with your own rifles. But there you have it, guys. 3/4 inch group, factory Remington 700 SPS Varmint. So can't sneeze at that. Very impressed. Anyway, guys, until next time, happy and safe hunting as always, and take care, guys.